Ayushmann Khurana, welcome to CNN News 18.
Thank you so much, Vishal.
Ayushmann, you're back on the big screen after 2 years with the horror comedy Thama, which is receiving a lot of praise from the audiences. How different and gratifying is it for you to see the box office numbers, the way audiences are reacting to the film?
I feel the public validation is the best kind of validation, and they've shown that love through the box office numbers. And I'm very gratified as an artist because that's what you want to reach out to as many people as possible, and that's what happened with Thama. So it's very gratifying.
So then, what appealed to you about this story and your character Alok when you decided to be part of the film?
The the next chapter of Maddock Horror Comedy Universe has been introduced as Thama and taking the legacy forward. So I think that was very intriguing. It's the most successful universe in our country when it comes to cinema. And Thama is such an larger than life character which I've never played in the past. The genesis of this superhero kind of person with superpowers is something which was I was very curious about, and it gives me that superhero kind of feeling. So I'm very excited what's going to happen in the films to come in the universe. So I'm happy being part of this universe.
Now, the film mentions the story of Raktabeej from ancient Indian text. How familiar were you with that legend, and are you convinced it still resonates with today's generation?
The current trend is that we're going more towards our culture and our mythology and the folklore from the past, and that's what you use in the film. The chapter comes from the Vikram Betal, which you've seen as kids on Doordarshan, and now we're talking about Betals now in 2025. I think definitely it's resonating more with people with a bright with a wider audience, and since it's so Indianized, since it's a desi story, that's why it's I think reaching out to more people.
Then from Vicky of Vicky Donor to Nakul of Badhaio and now Mohit of Bewakufi and Mudit from Shubh Mangal Savdhan, you have portrayed every shade of a Delhi boy. Now, with Alok also hailing from Delhi, do you feel being a Delhi boy has influenced your performance, and has it been lucky for you as well as an actor?
Well, yeah, I think it really depends. I don't think like that. Whatever films I get, I go with the story and the character and what new is there to offer in terms of the story and the plot as a whole, not just my character. The film is based out of Delhi because other films are not based out of Delhi. So there has to be some kind of difference in the tonality and whatever. And that's about maybe Delhi is lucky for me. Ho sakta hai. There is definitely a chance with Vicky Donor and Badai Ho, especially and Shumangal Savdhan, and now this one Thama. Maybe Delhi is lucky for me.
So then, how do you see the Maddock horror comedy universe expanding, and what role will Thama play in it?
The universe is already set with Stree being the genesis, uh, then Bhedia and Munja, and now Thama, with Sarkata as the great villain, the most powerful one. So I guess we have that everything there, everything is there. But there are two guys with the superpowers, it's me and Bhedia. So how we're going to fight with each other, or maybe gang up against someone. So I think that's the plot which probably Dinesh Vijan or Amar Kaushik must be thinking. But I'm really interested in how they're going to pan out, and how we're going to cross our paths in the films to come. Am I going to meet Bhedia again, or am I going to confront Sarkata with Nawazuddin's character, uh, Yakshasan, or how am I going to meet my brother Apar Shakti as Bittu in the forthcoming films? I think that will be very interesting. So it's in a very interesting space right now. So I'm very excited about it.
Are you also excited then to work with Apar Shakti Khurana?
Absolutely, absolutely. We share a great bond. Uh, we've grown up together. It's the same sense of humor. It'll be very interesting to see both of us together on screen.
What is the hardest part for you playing a vampire in the film, and how much time it took you to build that bond with Paresh Rawal?
This is my second back-to-back film with Paresh Rawal, first being Dreamville 2. And that was I think it was just a great chemistry, great bond between two actors. He's a very seasoned actor. You always get to learn so much from him. He is his body of work is tremendous, very credible, and I think he played like a perfect father. And that bond between father son was the highlight of the film.
So then, what do you enjoy most when you're working with actors who have theatre background, like Nawazuddin Siddiqui or Paresh Rawal? Considering you also have done
You
considerable
you you
amount.
get better reactions somehow. Acting is mostly reacting, and if the other person in front of you is a great actor, you give better reactions. You show more surprise because you are actually surprised by the improvisations. So there's enough room for improvs when you are working with a seasoned actor.
Aishman, you are known for your discerning choice of scripts. We love watching you in the films you pick. But how comfortable are you working in multi-stars?
I think an actor is an actor. If something excites you, you should definitely go for it. Uh, Frankly speaking, this universe is multi-star. Mad Horror Comedy Universe. So we have gotten our own separate films, but in the films to come in future, we will be crossing each other's paths. There'll be Mahayudh, there'll be Bhedia too. So I'm sure that we'll be mingling with each other. That will be called a multi-starrer. So if something which is unique and it's script friendly, uh, that really excites you. So I'm okay with that as far as you have something new to offer.
But you like to work in multi-stars. We don't see many multi-stars today coming out from Bollywood. You also have done
As I
more.
said, as I said, I can't answer for anyone else, but if something is exciting to me, I would definitely go for it. I don't think like that. I'm an actor first.
Thama is your fifth 100 crore film. Your film in the past also have performed strongly at the ticket window. But how big a milestone it is today for a film to cross the magical mark of 100 crore?
Well, it really depends. Uh, I don't know. I'm not a number guy. I'm a purist as an artist. I go with I'm a right brain person. So मेरे लिए लक्ष्मी से पहले सरस्वती आती है. So if something excites me, I go for it. Rest these benchmarks are for people, for producers. But I know one thing that if there is like a certain number at the box office, it shows that the film has reached out to many people, and that's what an artist wants. That it should be he or she should reach out to as many people as possible to showcase his or her talent or the story or the narrative of the film.
Although I know you're very comfortable with Hindi and Punjabi, is there any other language you feel connected to the most, or perhaps you want your next character to speak that language?
I have played a Bengali character in Very Pyari Bindu, so I have this certain affinity towards Bengal. I'm a huge Rabindranath Tagore fan, and I love listening to Bengali songs also. So I think it'll be Bengali.
Well, I just want to again wish you all the best for all your future projects. Thank you again for the success of Thama. Thank you again for giving us such a wonderful film. Looking forward to lots more. Aishman, thank you so much for.
Thank you, Vishal. Thank you so much. Always pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, thank you.